Hello, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is Nobiest Beauty. If you haven't, check out my newsletter. I will link to it below. And today, I'm going to talk about my favorite K-beauty or Asian beauty cleansers because somehow I always get something from Japan in there. And I think I did this time. So Asian beauty and K-beauty cleansers that are unscented. So they don't have any scent to them. They're pretty gentle, most of these. And I've got ones that work great for different skin types. So first one, actually, this one is a new one to me. So I've been using it a handful of times, and it's really nice. It's the ROVECTIN Aqua Hydration Gentle Cleanser. It's 16 bucks. It comes in a pump bottle and no scent. It's a low pH, gentle foaming cleanser. It contains hyaluronic and several amino acids. It leaves your skin feeling really nice. You can use this in the morning or as a second step cleanser. In my opinion, this one's great for oily skin types as well as normal skin types. For dry skin, it's okay. But if you have very dry skin, I think I have some better options down the road. So wait till I get to those. But this one, really nice product so far. So far, so good. And then I will mention, I kind of meant this to be like an all-purpose cleanser, but I do have one that kind of fit in, even though it's not generally the direction the video is going, but these two I love. Softymo. I have to just say I love Jigglypuff and I love Pokemon. And this one is really nice and no scent to it. A really nice cleanser. It's great second step cleanser. It's on the slightly drying side. So I like this one a little bit more in spring and fall. Spring and summer as opposed to like winter when things get dry. And their Speedy cleansing oil is amazing. It has no scent to it either. And really affordable. These two go well together as well because they created it. Where is this one made? Japan. Yeah, these both Japan. So I'm glad I made the disclaimer. The award show, we're almost done with it, so I've got a big surprise for you. But anyway, these are both worth checking out. This one's great makeup remover, and this one's a great second step cleanser or a nice morning cleanser. On the slightly drying side, because it is extremely foamy. And a lot of times the ingredients that give a lather sometimes can be a little bit on the drying side. So that's why a lot of times some people prefer certain cleansers that don't have a lather because they can be sometimes a little bit less drying. So speaking of that, next up I've got the Isntree Vegan Yam Root Milk Cleanser. So this one's 19 bucks. It's very gentle, no foam. You apply it to dry skin. So it's meant to be kind of like a makeup remover type thing. I actually, in the summer, I use this one a lot on my body to remove like sunscreen or like if I put any thick moisturizer on or I don't know, whatever, sunscreen typically, it does a nice job without drying the skin. So it's really nice for sensitive skin and dry skin types, and it's great for a morning cleanser as well. There's a lot of times in the morning when I don't even do a full cleanse. I just do a rinse off with water and a nice towel because I find that to be sometimes less drying. Although if you find a good cleanser that's not drying, typically you can make it work in the morning. Kose says their low pH morning cleanser, which works well for a lot of people. It does have a scent to it, but it's pretty gentle. So, but if you find water just works for you, go for it. Sometimes if I use a lot, because I like to use a lot at night, I like to use a gazillion layers of stuff. So then sometimes a rinse isn't enough to get all of it off. So sometimes just a really light, gentle, just a little bit of cleanser and a nice towel does the trick. But if just water works for you in the morning, go for it. But at night, you want to make sure you're removing makeup, sunscreen, oil, I don't know, pollution, things like that. So yeah, so something like that's great for that. Okay, next up, this one's great in my opinion for oilier skin types. This one's the by Wishtrend Green Tea Enzyme Milky Foaming Wash. It's 17 bucks. I think now they have a giant bottle of it as well. So this one's nice. I keep this one in my shower. I don't use it all the time, but certain days when I feel extra grimy or I put a lot of makeup on or I used a mask, rinse off mask, I'll use this cleanser. It's nice. It's just a very highly foamy second step cleanser. It does a great job. Contains oatmeal and green tea. I would say this one's great for oily and normal and maybe slightly dry skin types, but it is extremely lathery. So keep that in mind. Maybe not the best for extremely dry skin frequently, but yeah, sometimes more often oilier skin will benefit from this. But it's got some nice ingredients in there, and I know there's certain people that don't feel clean unless they do a lather. I used to be like that. Sometimes I still am. But I used to be more like that. And now sometimes I can kind of get over it. So, okay, this one's a nice foamy one. The Hand Skin Hyaluronic Bubble Pop Foaming Cleanser. So it's just got a nozzle that foams it up into a nice froth for you. So you don't, this one's a great morning cleanser. No scent to it. It's got some hyaluronic acid in there. Let's see. Yeah, so this one, great foaming, second step or morning cleanser. This one is pretty good for all skin types, I would say. Oily, normal, dry, acne, sensitive. It fits the bill for all of it. I like the foam part of it. It's nice. It kind of is relaxing. So it's very good product if you haven't checked it out. It's a little bit more on the expense. 22 bucks. So it's one of the more expensive ones on my list. But because of the foam part, a little bit goes a long way. I also had one from, you know what, let me just go grab it because I just finished it. Hang on one second. This is bad for my video, but hang on. Okay, sorry. I'm not totally prepared. This one I also loved from Soon Young. This was their foaming cleanser. I just finished it last night. And I just kept this one on my sink because I'd use this a lot in the morning. And it was really nice. So I don't know if they make that one still or not. I will check. Okay, a couple more left. Okay, I've got the Klairs Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Gel Facial Cleanser. So this one's pretty nice. It is on the lathery side again. But Klairs also has two oil cleansers. The Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Oil and the Cleansing Oil. The newer one, the one that comes in the clear bottle, is really nice cleansing oil. It does a nice job removing it. It has no fragrance in it. The other version does have scent in it, so either way, whatever you prefer. If you like scent, go for the one with the scent. If not, you can pick the fragrance-free one. This one's nice, and it goes well with them, and it's a really pretty big 4.73 ounces. This one will last me forever because just a little bit of it is enough to clean everything, so it lasts a long time. Okay, next up is the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Cleanser. They have a whole green tea line, and I prefer this one. It is great for spring and summer. I don't use it so much in the fall and winter because I do find it just slightly drying. So if you have very oily skin, though, their onion line cleanser is also really nice and very foamy. This one's slightly, just a little bit lathery, but not nearly as lathery as the other ones I mentioned. And then last but not least is the Abib Acne Foam Cleanser. This one's nice lathery one. This one's great for oily and acne prone skin types. So if you have either of those, this one's worth checking out. And it does a really nice job and has no scent, and it's still pretty affordable, and a little bit of it goes a long way. It's hard to read this. So this is 5 ounces. It's got centella and things like that. It has no scent, but it does have a fragrant extract in there, which is winter leaf. So it might work well for some people and not as much for others, but try it if you like. If you have acne prone skin, it might be worth a try. So I think those are, yeah, I'm trying to think if I have anything else that I absolutely love it to mention, but yeah. Oh, you know what? I like the Beauty of Joseon Plum Cleanser too. And I didn't bring it out, but that one's another one worth trying. It's very gentle, low pH, so makes it nice for most skin types, and has plum and blueberry and stuff in there, which is also worth checking out. So I just love Asian and K-Beauty because most of the time you get these for pretty affordable. So I will try and link to them below. Yeah, I will try and link to them below at multiple stores so you can pick which site you ordered from because of other things going on with prices and things like that. I'll check that out and try and put at least a couple links to each of them in there to different stores so you can pick whichever one you pick and order from. So anyway, curious if you have any Asian or K-Beauty or J-Beauty or whatever favorite cleansers, leave them below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.